And some of you guys have given me a hard time when you saw me put out the promo for this, that, PyTorch is going to be discussed today. But you know what? I wouldn't be much of a data scientist if I wasn't open to new information and new ways, right? We should all be trying to do that. So I'm looking forward to today, to seeing what kind of code and what kind of items we can come up with as far as how ChatGPT guides us in creating that code. Because again, no matter what we're doing, we're still going to continue this theme in all of my Sunday series, where we are no longer starting with a blank screen. We are always starting from a base of code that ChatGPT gives us, right? We have an employee. Employee's name is ChatGPT. We should be relying on them to help us with the code. So that's really what we're going to do today. And also, kind of along the way, I'm going to try to find opportunities to help us understand a little bit more about kind of neural networks in general. We'll try to see how much we can learn along those lines. Okay. So I'm already seeing my chat filling up. So wonderful to see people that are so interested. I know some of you only attend on Sundays, and that's okay. It's good to have people attend no matter what day they want to join, right? So glad to see everybody here. Let me do just one more addition to my chat over on the Instagram side. I'm gonna, for those of you on Instagram, I'm gonna pin a link to the widescreen view, which tends to work a little bit better for Instagram, or rather for Sundays. All right, so if you're on Instagram, I just pinned a link to the widescreen view on YouTube, which tends to work a little bit better on Sundays. All right. But yeah, let me start going down the chat. Siva Ganesh says hi. Hey Siva, I can't remember if it's your first time or not. But if it is, welcome, glad to see you. Fatima, our good friend from Morocco, says, hey sir. Hey Fatima, how are you? Hope you're doing well out there. Thank you for spending your Sunday with us. Siva, hi Dennis, good morning. Good morning to you too, Siva. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. It was nice and cool out this morning. I went outside to do a couple of things. Nice and cool out. I'm going to take my dog to the dog park later. We didn't get out this morning. But yeah, having a good morning. Yassine, our good friend from Tangier, Morocco. Hey Yassine, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the beach out there in Tangier. Rex, my good friend Rex. Good Sunday, everyone. Rex from New York City. Rex, I hope you're keeping warm out there. It's only going to get colder and colder. Bisma, at last here comes the Keras versus PyTorch. Bisma, don't start with me. No, nobody in the chat needs to start with me. I will shut down this stream, guys. Do not give me a hard time about the PyTorch, okay? I know I give PyTorch a hard time in my chats. Okay? Do not make me change my mind here, guys. I will shut down this stream, okay? But Bisma, glad to see you here. Hope you're doing well out there in Pakistan. Anise says, hello everyone. Hello Dennis. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Happy to be here again for the Sunday class. Well, happy to have you too, Anise. Glad you're doing well. Good morning, everyone. Excited for today. Hey, Leo. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited too. We're going to take a good look. So let's see what happens today. Keyshawn says, hi, sir. Hey, Keyshawn, how are you? Keyshawn, I want to say it's your first time, so welcome. I'm glad you're here. And thank you for joining us over there on YouTube. Osama, our good friend Osama from Satat. Hey, Osama, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Sam, you're back. Sam, I love seeing people come back. Hello, Dennis and everyone. Sam from Thailand. Happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday to you too, Sam. Hope that you're doing well. Sharma says hi. Hey, Sharma, how are you? I think it's your first time or maybe your second time. Glad you're here. Glad you're well. You're welcome to stay on Instagram, but I also pinned the link to the YouTube. YouTube's a little easier to watch, but glad you're here. Manoj from Bangalore. How are you, Manoj? Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well out there in Bangalore. Sirvan says, good morning, Dennis. Sunday is getting exciting just because of your sessions. Well, thank you. That's pretty cool. But hey, guys, I stream every day. Every day is exciting, right? Antonio's, I think it's your first time, Antonio's. Welcome. Hi, Dennis. You have very good quality material in your content. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sadly, courses online are kind of poor in quality. Yeah, that's true, Antonia. And I hate that happens to you guys. I really do. I really hate that, you know, these people are basically preying on you, right? They're preying on you and your money. And I hate that. Yeah, you know, most of the stuff out there is trash. And that's what I'm trying to change, right? I'm trying to bring some positivity to the space. I'm trying to bring real world advice to the space. Because, you know, there's a lot of idiot influencers who have never worked in data science, right? They're just making products and selling them. So I'm sorry you guys have to go through that. I hate that aspect. But be an agent of change, right? So I'm trying to change that. But thank you. Appreciate you being here. I wonder if you can offer a roadmap for to be data scientist. I have a roadmap. It's on my YouTube channel. I think it's called the Blueprint for Students, the Students Blueprint. But yeah, it's up there. It's one of the earliest videos I made, and I give you exactly what I would be studying in 2024. So it's up there. Siva says, no, it's my first time I watch, but I won't put anything in chat. I want to make notes for today's class. All right, yeah, sure. But Siva, I do encourage you to participate because I do tend to ask questions of the audience. And I do tend to just kind of, you know, build off your feedback. You know, all of you are welcome to interrupt me at any time. You know, if you guys have questions or things you don't get, you're welcome to do that, right? So yeah, if you want to take notes, totally cool. But, you know, I welcome, you know, the feedback. I welcome the interaction. I think that's what makes the class fun for both me and you. So yeah, Siva, you know, however you feel comfortable, but, you know, don't be shy about participating. And really that goes for everyone, right? You know, I'm seeing a lot of people who've already attended before, so you guys already know that. But for the people that are new, you know, ask away, right? You know, and really coming back to Antonio's question, you know, I like taking your questions, right? I like taking all-comer questions. You know, I have the experience for it because, you know, most of the time when you guys ask me something, it's something I've experienced or taught or seen in my career or whatever, right? So you know, please participate, and if I can help you, I will, and if I can't, I'll tell you that, right? So, you know, I tie that back to what Antonio says, because, you know, the next time you see one of these idiot influencers, ask them to do a live stream. Ask them to take all questions. See what they say. All right, Nilesh, good morning, Dennis. Hope you're doing well. My question is, what should you learn, TensorFlow or PyTorch, as part of a current market situation? Book or any tutorial suggestions? Hey, Nilesh, welcome. Nilesh, I think it's your first time here. Is it your first time? It feels like it is. If it is, welcome. You know, let me know if it's your first time, but welcome. You're asking a great question. Let me put a pin in your question, because you're asking a great question when we can, you know, we can segue into the class, right? So, I'm going to come back to your question, okay? Bignac says, yes, it's my first time. Yes, it's my first time here. Okay, yeah, welcome, Bignac. Nice to have you here. Always wonderful to see new users. I'm growing quite quickly, so I always want to acknowledge the new users, new attendees. So thank you so much for being here, Bignac. Nilesh also says it's your first time. Cool, thank you so much. Really encouraging to see the new people. Really encouraging to see the people that come back. You know, because if I get people coming back, you know, maybe I'm doing something right. Who knows? Leo says, I met an influencer that didn't know how to pronounce scikit-learn crazy times. Oh my gosh. Oh man, like I said, guys, I'm really sorry that happens to you guys, because it's just people trying to sell products, right? That's so So shameful. May God save me from getting to that point where I have to sell a cheap product to, you know, to to pay some ridiculous car bill on a Dodge Challenger that these idiots buy or whatever, right? Um, yeah, I hate that, guys. I really hate that. Yeah, again, sorry you guys have to go through all of that. Nilesh says you're doing a wonderful job, Dennis. Thank you so much. God bless you. Oh, thank you so much, Nilesh. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate your blessings. Just trying to do my best. You know, all I can do is share my experience, my worldview, right? But I think that's what makes me unique because I have been in the trenches. I've managed teams. I managed people, managed projects, spoken to some very, very high level managing directors, presented in front of these types of staffs and boards.